Now this question says, if I have a system something like this, that is there is a two rails, inclined rails made up of metal, and there is a connector, this is again made up of metal. This can fall over this rail without friction, and there is a magnetic field that is perpendicular to the loop, and this loop makes an angle alpha to the horizontal. Now there is a resistor, but this problem says a resistor is exchanged by a capacitor, so replacing, so capacitance C replacing the resistor. So for our purpose there is no resistor, we have a capacitor here. So are you getting or not? So we have a capacitor C. Now the question says, find the acceleration of connector. So this is a constant, we have to find acceleration of connector. Are you getting or not? So acceleration of connector, so this we have to find. So how will you proceed for this? Now see, at t equals to 0, if you leave this system, what will happen? This mass has a tendency to fall in the downward direction. It will fall in the downward direction. So if it falls in the downward direction, there is a velocity gain, because acceleration you will have z sine alpha, or you can calculate this one. And then you know there is induced EMF. So if a rod is moving with velocity v, there is induced EMF. If there is induced EMF, this will supply some charges to the system. To getting or not? So this will, so let me draw the diagram. I will draw this from, if I look the same thing from this side, it will have something easy. So what you will see, so you will see this is the inclined plane you have, and this is the horizontal line you have. Are you getting or not? And here you have connector. So let me make the connector something like this. So this is my connector, this is my connector, this angle is alpha. Are you getting? And now here I have capacitor. So at this point I have capacitor. So this is my system. Now what is B? B is perpendicular to this inclined plane. So this is B, perpendicular to the inclined plane. Now this connector has a mass m, so this will be having a force this side, mg. So if I have mg, this angle is alpha, so I can calculate what is the force component in this direction. So this is mg. Mg will act in the downward direction. Now this angle is 90 minus alpha, so this side I will have mg cos alpha. No, 90 minus alpha is sine alpha. So there is a force acting in this direction, mg sine alpha. So this force will basically try to pull the rod downside. So mg sine alpha, this is the force that is acting on this rod. But as soon as there is a force mg sine alpha will act, there is a induced EMF. So induced at any time, let us say velocity is v. Are you getting or not? So at any time, let us say velocity is v. So v is the velocity of connector at any time t. So this is the velocity of connector. Are you getting? So if I know the velocity of connector, and I can write what is the induced EMF. So induced EMF is BLV. Length of the connector is L, that is given to you. So VLV. Now if I write equation, circuit equation, so my circuit is, so I have a circuit something like this. I have a capacitor here, and there is a battery here. So if you see electrical circuit is something like this. This is capacitance is C, and this is Xi. So if I write Q equals to CV, so Xi is equals to Q by C. Are you getting or not? And Xi I know that is BLV, so I can plug this value here. So Xi is BLV, this divided, this is equals to Q by C. This means I will have BLC into V, this is equals to Q. Now if I differentiate both sides, so I will have I, that is dQ by dt, is equals to I, and this is equals to BLC, and dV by dt, that is basically acceleration. So this is dV by dt. Let us call dv by dt is acceleration is omega. So I can write I is equals to BLC omega. So I will have one equation. Now important point I have, this current is directly proportional to omega, that is acceleration of connector. So current is proportional to omega. So current is a function of acceleration of connector. Now only thing is I have to find acceleration of connector omega. So let us try to see this circuit. There is a force mg sine alpha that is acting in the downward direction. Once there is a force, this circuit will have a current, and due to this current there will be a force I delta L cross B, and this force will such that it try to reduces the force. You see Lenz law, it will try to reduce the acceleration. So acceleration is in this direction because force is in this direction. So due to this current there should be a force that is in upward direction. If this is an upward direction, then what should be the direction of current? So let us say if I take the current direction is something like this. So what will be the direction of force? So delta L is this and B is up. So delta L cross B, try to find it yourself. So this is the delta L. So this is, if I am looking from this side, I am taking something like this. So current is going in. Are you getting or not? So current is going in. So let me show in this diagram, current is going in. So this is delta L. So delta L cross B. So delta is in and B is this. So what is delta L cross B? So you will have delta L cross B will come downside. So that is wrong. Basically I have to have this force. I have to have a force that should be in upward direction, because this force will reduce the acceleration. So I have to take this exact acceleration should be exact. Sorry. So this should be something like. So I have to rub this one. So the direction that I have taken is basically wrong direction. So I have to take, this is the direction, should be the current direction. This means this is coming out. So this will be coming out. Are you getting or not? So again I have to change this one. So this is coming out. So I have to put this outside. Now it's okay. So current is basically coming out towards you. Are you getting? Now if you calculate I delta L cross B this time, so current is outside. So current is outside to you. So this is the direction of current and B is this. So this is the direction of B and this is the direction of delta L. And if you do this one, delta L cross B, delta L cross B. So let us say this one is slightly difficult, delta L cross B. So this is, yeah, this is up. So delta L cross B. So if you go from delta L to B, so delta L cross B, that will be this side, upward force. Are you getting on? So delta L cross B, it will upward. So force will be in the upward direction. So if I write equation of motion, so this case I will have delta L cross B, that force is acting in the upward direction. Delta L cross B, and L is L, B is B, and delta L is L, B, and delta L cross B into I. So current is I. So I have to write I also. So this is the force. Now let us write equation for acceleration. So force is mg sine alpha minus ILB. So this is the force that is acting. So if I write equation mg sine alpha in the downward direction, mg sine alpha minus ILB, are you getting or not? This is equals to mass into acceleration m into omega. And now I know I is BLC omega. So this is mg sine alpha minus I is BLC omega, and I have to multiply by L into B again, and this is m into omega. So if I take omega common, I will have mg sine alpha. This is equals to, I will have to have omega common. So this is m plus b square L square c into omega. C b square L square into c. So I can calculate omega from here. So omega is what? This is mg sine alpha. This divided by m plus b square L square c. So this is b square L square c. So this is the omega I will have of the connector. Are you getting or not? So this is the acceleration by which, now see, this is a constant omega, so this omega is constant, m is constant, alpha is constant. So omega is basically constant. This is another important point we have. So omega is basically constant. Are you getting or not? So you see here what we are doing. You can divide by m also. So then in that case, if you divide, you will have omega can be further written in this way. So g sine alpha divided by 1 plus b square l square c by m. You see, now this acceleration is basically less than g sine alpha, and this should be, because this number is greater than 1, so this should be, if you have no current, then this will be free fall. If there is a current in the circuit, Lenz's law will try to reduce this omega, so this is not a free fall situation. Are you getting or not? One important point, we have the direction. Direction is important. For the calculation purpose, even if you have taken the direction is this, without thinking anything, you will get the right answer, because you know the force is acting mg sine alpha, try to make acceleration in this direction, increases velocity in this direction. So I have to apply a Lenz's law force, that is I delta L cross B, that is in the opposite direction. And then you can correspondingly find the direction of current. So if you know the direction of force is in this direction, so what should be the direction of current? So if you take the direction of current in this way, this means this direction current and this one, so this is the whole circuit. So there is a current that is coming outside to you, and this is this side, so force is delta L cross B, this force is upward. Are you getting or not? So this is the force that is acting in the upward direction, I delta L B. So this is I into L into B. Are you getting?